Hello and welcome back to episode 9 of Unknown to World Known Club 9 with Arsenal. We're back once again for the end of the season this time, and unfortunately, our season fell apart a little bit. As you know, the season kind of started to fall apart in the last episode when we lost to Dortmund and Man City. We then lost to United, drew with Derby, who were already relegated, lost to Liverpool, and then most recently we did beat Leicester. But unfortunately, it's already settled that we can't win the title. Liverpool are champions. We are in the top four, and a win here would see us guarantee third and potentially still second away from Manchester United. It looks like Man City are in big trouble of losing out on Champions League football. Out of interest, City are playing Sheffield United, Tottenham are playing Brentford, so you would assume Tottenham are going to win that, whereas City might actually be in for quite a tough game. But hopefully we can end our season on a high. We've got a budget of just under 40 million for next season. It's not great, so hopefully we're going to be able to bounce back next year. We did have a pretty good season. It just fell off in the last month. Yeah, at this stage, yeah, a win against United, Derby, and Liverpool completely changes this. We'd be on 83 points. Liverpool would be on 80. It would have completely changed the season. We would have been on the verge of Premier League glory. Instead, it fell apart, and now we're just kind of playing for pride. But hopefully, we can get the win against Wolves. Before we get into it, please do subscribe. Any support's massively appreciated. We got 50 subscribers last week. I've probably mentioned this in about 5 videos now, but that shows your support really is appreciated because I'm so happy to have reached 50 subscribers. So go on, make it 51 or whatever you make it now. You know you want to. Let's get into the game against Wolves. And the lineup for the final game of the season, we've got Blell in goal. A back four of Velez, Erling, Perez and Yeber. Jadil is the holding midfielder. Diallo and Yilmaz in front of him. Glam on the right, Morris on the left, and then Trubovic as the lone striker. We're going to tell them pick up where they left off after the 3-1 win most recently. As I say, hopefully we can just end the season on a nice result. Manchester United playing Derby, so probably don't expect to finish in the top two because I would imagine United are going to win that game. We've got a highlight 30 minutes in. Yeber throws it to... Okay. It's cleared to Glam on the right. Velez goes forward to Glam. Back to Velez again. Tries to go inside to Jadil, but gives it to Toledo. Mikhail collects it from him. Morris does well to intercept that pass, though. Trubovic out to Diallo. Out to Glam on the right, who's got space to attack here. Transfer across. It's well blocked, but he cuts back again. Plays it to Yilmaz on the edge, whose shot goes just wide of the post. And that was very nearly a nice goal. Yeber throws it into Yilmaz. Back to Perez. And he goes through to Yilmaz. Back to Perez again. Yeber. Back to Perez once again. Yilmaz this time plays the ball through for Trubovic, whose shot is well closed down by the goalkeeper. But he should be scoring in reality. It's out for a corner though, and Morris sends it towards the far post. Erling's there, and it's a good header, but it's straight at the keeper. And we've reached half time. It is 0-0. We've had the better of the first half, but yet to find a breakthrough. So hopefully that'll come early in the second half. Verratti with a corner for Wolves, and they've hit the bar, and then Galval caught it on the volley, and it was just blocked on the line. It's back out for another corner though. Verratti's going to send this one in, and hopefully we see a bit better defending this time. Erling does exactly that and heads it away. Michael Daniel collects it, runs away from his man. Paints still back to Servin. Through for Wagner. Servin tries to play it through for Junior, and Blell is able to collect it once again. Whereas then Boysen on for Trubovic, and then Morris is going to go up front. And I'm also looking at Diallo needing to come off. We'll bring him off for Fran, and then swap these two round, and Fran can be a Carolero. Why not? 10 minutes to go now. We're going to send Lucas on for Glam at the back. And we are actually in a highlight here as well. Fran back to Perez. And he goes forward to Boysen. Back to Fran. Perez plays it inside to Yilmaz, who goes back out to the left for Yeber, who's got space here. Boysen, chance for a cross. And it is a blocked cross that goes out for a corner. Boysen's going to send this into the box. And it was towards Perez at the near post. It's collected by Fran, though, who is easily tackled by Verratti, who plays it out to Osorio, who's breaking away, and Erling does very well to get back and block that. And then Blel and Perez play our way out. Yeber forward to Boysen, who's able to cut inside. He's got men on the right. He's going to keep his run going, though, and then shoots, and it's straight at the keeper. And I'm not sure why he bothered. And a very dull end to the season sees Arsenal finish in, of course, 4th spot. Obviously, not happening in real life, but for the meme, we decided to draw that game so that we could finish in 4th. It was all part of the plan, I promise. But disappointing end to the season. Let's go and have a look at the season review. Here we are for the season review of our first year at Arsenal. Not going to go too much into the new arrivals. Just have a quick flick through, and there's never anything much to see there, especially when I think Leandro and Imaz were my only signings. The rest of them were bought in before I arrived, I believe. Moments to remember. Sorry, this is our season review. So we were expected to qualify for the Europa League. We instead did finish 4th, which they are delighted with, but only give me a C+. I'd also argue we actually put in a title challenge, but maybe they don't believe so. Champions League, we were expected to reach the first knockout round. We actually reached the quarter-final before Dortmund knocked us out. In the FA Cup, we were expected to reach the semi-final, which is exactly what we did before our enemy of the season, Manchester City, knocked us out. And Carabao Cup, they didn't care about. We reached the quarter-final before Manchester City knocked us out. Moments to remember, our 5-0 win against Cardiff was our biggest win of the season. Our match to remember was the 2-1 away win to PSG. And our goal of the season going to Lucas for this goal against Watford, which was off camera. It was between the last 2 episodes where we did like almost back-to-back games. Just Watford was dropped in the middle. It was a very nice run from Lucas and quite a nice finish. Maybe goal of the season worthy, I'm not sure. Finance-wise, we've had sponsorship go up by around 20 million. Broadcast revenue does drop a bit, however. Corporate and hospitality, competition prize money both going up. 30 million on prize money. And then match day commercial down very slightly, but nothing too concerning. Savchenko is one of the... Who's Savchenko? It's a left foot. I never even... Did he even play? He played 4 games and he sold the most shirts. Well. Okay. Oh. I skipped through too much. There's nothing else to see there. How you lined up. So we had Blair in goal, Velez, Erling, Fran, Yeber, Jadil, Diallo, Imaz. I'd probably have Yilmaz here, but then Diallo, looking at the appearances, probably, yeah. Glam, Boysen, and Trubovic. I'd probably put Morris out here on the left. I think he probably played more games. We did win Manager of the Month in February. Player of the season was Blel for the fans. Young player of the season was Yeber. Sign of the season going to Boysen. Top goal scorer Trubovic with 23 goals, although I personally feel he could have had even more. Glam with the most assists, only 8 though. Erling with most man of the matches with 6. Flo with the highest average rating, 7.2. And also the most clean sheets by a player in a season with 26. So that's very nice to see. So overall, a good but unspectacular season, I'd say. I think if we can sort out, I mean, if you look at our form, realistically, it's this end of season run that's cost us those 5 games, just cost us so much. We could have potentially had a treble if we win those games, but we just fell apart completely. And that's what we need to try and resolve for next year, of course. And hopefully we're not too far away from having a Premier League title in our future. With the right signings, maybe even next year. Let me know what you think, though. We will back. Oh, Erling also won the Young Player of the Season for the whole league. Lucas's goal was the goal of the season for the league. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on it then. But if you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like. Comment your prediction for next season. Where do you think we need to strengthen? Subscribe if you are enjoying the series. And thank you very much for watching.